They told us all about a war being fought for the right to live free. Liberty and freedom, that's a God-given right. So me and my friends, we all signed up and they taught us how to fight. They sent us to a foreign land, 10,000 miles away. And we all knew we had a job to do, and there'd be a price to pay. We'd done our jobs and we'd done them well, but a lot of us died in a tropical hell, and some of us are dying now from what we got in Vietnam. And we fought long, we fought hard, and we were proud to do our part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. No Tex, he hailed from Texas, Stan the man from Alabama, and deep down in South Carolina is where they recruited Sergeant Dan. They came from every walk of life, from silver spoons to toil and strife. They were red, yellow, black, and white, and I salute them all, 'cause they fought long and they fought hard, and they were proud to do their part. Many died, and there are those won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. They won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose.
stitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I A morning rush, city horns, the engines crush, fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush, waves crash, the ocean sings, freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. Oh, we've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the. Did you play Sunrise already?
No, we're gonna play that later at the end.
Or in the middle? Okay. Well, I thought it would be at the beginning. Just well, today's almost over. Uh, I do a sunrise video every clear morning. I am in a prime location where I have a beautiful view of the sun coming over the ridge, and I can get a nice clear shot of it. And I just use my cell phone. And then I go to my Suno music machine and create uh, applicable uh, song for it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually to praise. I believe in Jesus, so praise Jesus, and the religious viewpoints. Uh,
Yeah.
but now if you can still just enjoy the music and think about the children singing. Oh, inmate dies in my county jail. Oh no,
Lord.
that can't be good.
Well, anyway, what's up, Esther? What's up, Star? Holly? And we got Star right here in the show. What's up, Star?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm doing
Holly. I
good.
think I think Holly was talking about another moon landing. I think she was talking about the moon landing, and then she was talking about the evil leadership that we've had recently. I think she's talking about that. I don't think she's talking about the current one. Uh, uh, our current one is way better than anything we've had in forever that I can tell. I
I
mean,
can tell you
you know,
about our school system. It's trash. It's trash. It's
yeah,
crap.
Well, basically what happened, it got infiltrated basically, and a lot of things were put there to manipulate and control.
yeah,
um, I've seen a lot of that, and I did not like the point of view. It does not match the growth, younger people and the learning kind of thing. It dumbs people down in a way. And
yeah.
So they like so far. I think is probably the best way the parents could probably teach their children. What's suitable. For them to do well and go beyond. According to the education system, it's going to take a lot of time to clear up because it's not the standard of, a positive. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people infiltrate and create chaos, destroys everything, and like make things not moral in a way. So things has to fall apart. And I don't blame people to take their kids out of public schools.
Hmm.
It's like mind controlling, kind of like a prison system, and basically manipulating and not full given. How you could do well on Earth, how you do survive, how you build up your skills and expand in your knowledge, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and before we continue,
What the is this?
What was that? Was that sarcasm in there?
do it again, do it again, do it again.
What the is this?
That's pretty good. Yeah, Holly, I was gonna mention, I'm ambidextrous as well. In the '60s, going through grade school in California, they didn't like me writing with my left hand. Okay. Um, if you remember, if you were on the West Coast, Star might remember this. They used to have these long sticks that would open the top windows in the schoolroom, in the summertime, right? And they'd have a hook on them, and they're made of oak, very solid wood. It doesn't break very well. And when I was caught writing with my left hand, I'd have to put my hands flat on the desk, and they'd hit me over the knuckles with that stick.
Oh, you mean the ruler?
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 they use that oak stick that you close windows with, and
Uh,
and
that.
like a poke you almost. And I tell you, that hurt like hell. But I kept writing on my left hand, and I kept writing with my both hands actually. And I ended up overtaking it with my left hand because I felt more comfortable writing with my left hand. And they said, "Oh, you're of the devil." And I said, "Then I'll be from the devil, and I'll be seeing you in hell when you
Oh,
get there."
I
And
also
so they
hear
didn't.
in the way back then people get spanked by paddles too in the Prince
Yeah.
office.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we got that.
And yeah, they let the parents know too you got in trouble. So you get it when you get home too. I hear some story.
Exactly, Holly. I believe people that are ambidextrous, we can use, I believe for myself, I can use both sides of the brain, not just one side. Where if you're either right or left-handed, you're gonna use one side over the other. You're gonna be more creative or more analytical, or more of a thinker, rather than both. Okay, where if you're using both hands to do things, which I can still use both hands to do a lot of things, and I'm not getting weird with that. I'm just saying, like, I can eat with both hands. I can drink, from a glass or water, from a bottle or whatever, both hands, and I can throw with both hands. Not very well, but I can still throw with both hands. Um, I can do a lot of things, If the tool is built correctly, I can use any tool with each hand, and it wouldn't make any difference. And so the dual mindset means common sense, not a problem of uncertainty. For instance, if you have one set mind track and you're going the wrong way, you're never going to go the right way. Simple as that. Put her comments up there, Bobby, Ollie.
Yeah.
I have a hard time reading it with the Zoom.
So I can
Yeah,
grow with both hands, so I'm capable of draft the public education requires a lot of kids. If they can turn people into being them, they can turn anyone into man place Jesus. It's a force, but it's forcing people until being man, unlike it's today. She can shoot a basketball with her left hand within the free throw, no, like 3 point zone. Then on the
yeah,
right, they don't know what they are capable of, and those that says that those who those that says that though I know you're a lefty. Those that said that you're the devil, they're the devil. Simple as that. That's why
yeah,
anybody that's gonna
yeah,
call me a liar when I'm not is a liar.
yeah.
My generics are assets, so I can use both. Nice.
Cool.
But I'm a native, not Siberian. Hmm.
Ah,
Well,
thank you.
A lot of people have unique traits, basically, in what they're
Yeah.
capable of. So it's like, what's some things they're very best at than certain others.
Now, Holly, do you still not being nosy? Do you still practice your spiritual roots, or did you walk away from that? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if you do want, then please share. Um, there's a lot of spiritual traits within the Native American life, and it doesn't include Jesus. It does include a great creator of some sort, great spirit, or however you want to say that, in some Native teaching.
Well, there's a lot of stories, the spiritual thing aspect, and not a lot of people will know that has been told, what you have to
Yeah.
look out for, what areas no go, what certain symbols supposed to mean, and what it usually stands for. But it's like
I
different
know
than
that. I
average.
know. Yeah. Well, I know that the Native American or the people that were here first, the natives to this land, they honor the eagle as an important bird. Okay. Uh, I know that. Maybe
And
I'm
there's
getting
a
that
darker
wrong.
path of that too, Ron,
Mm,
that people
yeah.
we call skinwalkers, basically
Oh yeah.
shapeshifters, that take
Okay.
out one a close person and they gain the ability, but they lose the soul prospect. And they can't control what they're capable of doing. And there's like a light path and there's a dark path in a native like way of spiritual aspect. Also, there's many stories that a lot of natives talk about certain things that people need to watch out for, certain type of beings, and then the mountains we man will go enter. And there's certain areas like in Utah mountains or certain parts, like you have to avoid. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you say shaman? Native American shaman. Does that mean you practice spiritual healing of some
Yeah, in
sort?
a way, in a spiritual like that, help and healing as guidance and very tuned in a way in the shape of the phone. So it's the phone that
Read those comments up a little bit longer, Bobby. I'm
all
trying
right.
for it. I'm reading slow. When you magnify them on the screen for me.
Video.
Oh,
Or you
okay.
want to be?
Well, individual it kind of pops up. I mean, you can leave those up there if you want,
Yeah, we can do that.
but if you can make one, highlight it, and so I can read it on the screen, but leave it. So, oh, that's better.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Then I don't have to look to the right and look at the screen at the same time. Oh
Yeah.
boy. No, that's awesome. Yeah.
yeah, it depends on our karma basically. If it's a linked, this certain family has to resolve certain stuff like to break the
Yeah.
certain cycles. That's a different kind of format. Like, in other words, they had to do it themselves in some
Right.
requirements.
Oh yeah. Now, Star. I know, like when we before we got started, we asked you about the age verification that they're going to have in California. That's going to be in the OS level. It doesn't matter if you have Windows, doesn't matter if you have Mac, or you have any Linux or BSD distributions. You're gonna have to verify your age. And I want to know what's your camera take on it.
Oh, when I look at it, my privacy might be invalidated, but I'm looking at like if they're doing that, they probably should do that to other media sources. But on Windows and other things, I feel like there's some strange policies or like kind of a government digging in its heels, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the youngest one here, Holly. Heck
I
yeah.
don't agree with a lot of policies here in California. I just kind of roll my eyes about it. It's like who has the right mind and to put that in the thought? And it's like I feel it's like control factor and certain things that they pass it like that, and and we don't pretty much like vote a lot of stuff like in. It gets like written up like we didn't ask for it. So like us people like that in that part of California, like if we don't want it, and these individuals gonna put that kind of shit in, and like we feel like we had no say, unfortunately.
Ooh, are you a Mason then?
Well, I didn't know she was
Native.
into masonry.
I didn't know that Native American was involved in masonry.
Oh, a lot of some that were accepted mainstream, but you gotta be careful. Mainstream plays certain power, like the powers of two, like pillars, the dark and the light. But more up you go up, you're gonna go trend to darker levels, and you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot. I have a lot of some family members who were in Masons, and I seen a lot
Yeah,
of it, like the certain individuals involved, and some of them
yeah.
were involved in certain things. Unfortunately, they're not too whelming. They do so much of those things, but they're not upfront. That's the problem. The Masons are basically are not actually American intact. They are basically like Iran side other country, like Iran or Palestine or something kind of reference to swords. It's their kind of connections that brought over like here. And certain symbols that
Wow.
they use. You're looking into that.
Yeah. I'm a
I
little
want to
bit
say hi
on.
to.
I'll
Uh,
be a little bit on and off about masonry,
It's kind
Illuminati,
of
and all
tied
that.
to like
I just get to what
Illuminati in a way, but the Masonry is very ancient, secret, kind of crossbones, kind of other branch, different kind of cults you're talking about, and where like their origins are formed. The Masons are not formed in the United States, never was. It was induced.
right.
Yeah. I mean,
I wanted to say hi. Hold on, Bobby. I want to say hi and welcome to. We got two X viewers or two viewers on X. Welcome
let's
to the
see.
show.
Oh yeah, 2 on X. Yeah, I see it now.
The Knights of Templar are very old at one point. They did a lot of things. Of course, a lot of them got taken out to the other side, unfortunately. And they're been set to protect certain values.
Oh yeah. They remember everything inside of a courtroom and even everyone's name. Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
came close into being in the jury duty, but I got the dismissal.
well, because their disability, and they're not going to be called liable for that. So they can
And I was I had
insanity.
a request. I had a request to go to jury duty, and I had a because of my heart condition and the medication I take, it makes me go to the bathroom all the time. So I'd be concerned that I'd be more of a distraction if we're sitting there in court for 2 hours and I have to be.
Oh, there's a lot of crazy stuff in the court system. I hear a lot of stories, and certain things are like I kind of feel things could do a lot better, but they're not gonna put out like what I kind of say in the mainframe. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of corruption basically throughout into the court systems and through a lot of things over the years. So how you gonna justify a lot? Who's gonna walk free or not?
Oh yeah.
So you're looking at a whole big mess here.
I'm not sure if you can hear in the background, but I think my uncle and my cousin's having an argument. I'm trying to stay away
Oh
with it.
no. What are they arguing about now? Come on now.
I have no idea. It's been like about a few days, almost like night.
Yeah,
I can hear it barely, but it's not too bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
Now, if you
but
had your door open, it would be bad.
yeah.
yeah, it will get worse than that.
Well, there's a lot of symbols of Ancestry and Illuminati. They took a certain
Hmm.
things over the years from the past of certain cultures long ago got taken out. So, and they use it for magic and province the energy, one point to another. So, a lot of people don't realize that certain things were being taken, from one point to another.
Yeah.
So numbers, certain frequencies, certain things like certain items or objects, so you can name it.
Holly was just talking about a pendulum she had from the Roman era. That'd be pretty cool to have.
Well, there's different types like from the Romans and stuff, artifacts. There's certain artifacts like throughout the world that are designed like could be a weapon or there's certainly a form of technology that has been used. Unfortunately, a lot of things been kind of cut off due to lie and deceit over the years due to certain people want power and control, manipulate and enslave humanity. See, a lot of things have been cut off. We had free energy like a long time ago until those have been traded caused chaos over the years. A
Yeah.
lot of people don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I'm
So,
sorry, I'm a little bit. They keep.
so now, sorry, I'm not trying to give away your location, but you're in California. And, Holly, can I ask,
Hollywood,
what are you
uh,
doing?
it will take me about 2 hours to drive down there because there's a lot of traffic. But
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of things been going on in Hollywood. That is a lot of dark energy portals are there. A lot of CIA stuff, a lot of mind control manipulation, and there's a lot of certain people do a lot of dark shit down there. Activities like soul eating, flesh eating. Okay, there are some people do eat human down there. Okay, I'm not bullshitting, but there's certain restaurants and certain things elites do. And what the problem is, if you do eat human, if you're a human, you get a certain
Yeah.
disease basically from it because your body couldn't come set. Other
Oh,
words,
yeah, Bobby. Time to walk the dogs, Bobby.
Um, yeah,
Esther's
it's
keeping,
getting close. So
Esther's keeping you in line.
always.
I just hope I don't have to go through all this crap they're trying to discuss.
Just gotta ignore it, Bobby. You don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna switch devices.
All
And
right.
close, yeah.
So, like, basically, what it does, so, like, when a man eats a man, basically, the disease goes right to the brain, basically. They get shaky, they become more violent. And basically, they become, like, weak, not versatile. Other words, they will not live that too long. It cripples them towards an end. A lot of elites been doing this for a long time. They think they got some power like that, but it's a kind of trickery, basically, behind it. Unfortunately,
Oh,
certain
okay.
rituals that were involved with certain beings to do like darker kind of stuff, but there's
What
a
do you
price.
want to, Holly? Do you want to do that, or do you not want to do that? Do you want to participate in it, or do you want to go on your own way?
Huh.
I mean, that's hard. That's a hard one because if you're raising that. We got Bobby on twice, but that's just because he's on his phone.
Eh,
He might be a little bit loud too. Um, I think if you have your own mind and you want to go your own way, if you can survive, you don't have to rely on the.
Well, the Mason is probably not exactly the first to go. It depends on their vibration and frequency, but their mindset to one thing and another, but how far they got themselves in certain kind of rituals, certain
Yeah.
vibrational kind of speak, what kind of actions they have done, any kind of afflictions that I could say. But sadly, when I looked at certain individuals lie in deceit and like control of certain certain rankings that I noticed, unfortunately, they don't often like tell the whole thing. It's like basically they follow kind of rituals, kind of stuff. The higher up you go, it might give you certain things. Like certain rituals is kind of like on kind of man kind of nature in a way.
Yeah. So I'm watching this new series. It's new. It's supposed to be new, and it's on A&E. It's called Alaska State Troopers. They do the different police
Yeah, there's
things
a lot
around
of
the
races
country.
way back then because when certain like individuals started this, not mankind, is certain individuals had idea. That's why like there's a lot of segregation was put involved because they're making a certain humanity a certain two-tier system. Unfortunately, there's a certain like a policy, like a certain group that is involved, like say like certain party, so okay, that did a lot of things and created a lot of issues and created a racism and all that. Like for whatever reason, what they could come up with, and
So I was going to say, have you noticed in recent times, have you noticed that like you might think to yourself, I've seen this before, and it's brand new. And so,
All right.
it's like what I was gonna say is watching this show on A&E called
Ah,
Alaska
George.
State Troopers, and it's supposed to be a new show, and it's like, well, I already seen this episode like 4 times, and it's supposed to be new. So I don't know where I'm getting the memory from if it's new, but somehow I see it.
yeah, it depends. It like takes a while for certain things to accept and certain stuff, like down the road, like that, and certain like cultist belief systems is. But like you hear about Cabbage Patch babies, right? Like the dolls Cabbage Patch.
Yeah,
There is some truth
yeah.
behind that. They took the certain individuals, kind of clothing, born the babies, and like incubators, not using a human incubator, an actual machine, kind of like in a way, and they give the babies a story. There's a story behind it. You might have to go dig. One point they done this like a couple of times in the past. It's a very strong technology, more advanced. But now I have a feeling they're trying to bring that up again. Some talks, but the
Hey, I wonder if Bobby picks up the dog food.
like
Oh, they
like
hated it.
well
Yeah,
in
they hated
California.
it when they get picked up.
Well, yeah, in California, we get in trouble. We get ticketed if our animals took a shit. You got to pick up the shit. So Um,
You got 3 books? I got more than 3 books, Holly. You mean you got 3 books on what you're talking about?
well,
Yeah,
16, 10.
if you look at like a lot of
yeah.
books, it's like a lot of kind of rituals, kind of spells, a lot of meaning, deeper kind of spiritual kind of path. Is certain themes in there. Of course, there's certain parts,
You
entities.
mean Holly? Does Holly mean 1610? She had a book on the Masons from 1610.
Oh wow. The courthouse is where my great great grandmother was listed burned down in Erwin, Tennessee. Hmm. Oh wow.
Bobby, you left the fly in here somehow. You opened your door and I got the fly. How does that work out? Ah, he's
Yeah.
flying in front of my
My
face.
cousin's playing loud music. I might have to mute again.
All right. There's a lot of books. Like, hopefully you keep them. You know, you can read them and trace back and how sort of things just.
Ah,
Seth did build a was a hofo his waiver, but locked that builds it. Uh,
He's a mute. There's a
mhm.
lot of old terms that was been used way back in the day because their language is a little bit different from how we use in modern times. So
127, Psalm 127. Oh,
yeah.
look that up.
There's, oh, okay. Yeah.
Look up Psalm 127.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we might get the Psalms this year because I think in the church we're studying the Old Testament.
Oh,
yeah, but Bible's missing a couple pages, like you know about the Watchers and other things that they don't want a lot of people to know. Other stuff. You know, I mean, like that because it's like kind of a control factor kind of way. She put a full look at it.
Okay. No. Yeah, they're home. The what?
All over that.
The what?
Who's all over that?
My uncle and my cousin.
Which cousin?
My cousin, Little Bill.
Oh, Little Bill out.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry about that. Yeah, if you ever read about the Book of Mormon and its history, there is a lot of mixing context. I think we were supposed to start with the Book of Lehi, but as the history goes, Joseph Smith screwed up, and now we start with First Nephi. But then there was some more that Joseph Smith can't transcribe. We had to wait until the Savior comes until we find out more about what's the rest of the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, I did that in Utah for 6.5 years. I studied through a lot of stuff. A lot of things are intertwined. But it's like a certain point, one thing and another. So it's like a lot of things are intermixed. Certain things are taken out, one point and another. And it's kind of hard. You go put a breach and then the gap, a lot of things. But there's some stuff is related to one thing or another. It's like the wording's always different. That's like you have to go through the different dictionaries to look at certain things from there.
oh
Yeah.
boy, windy.
Oh yeah, it's windy. It's windy, and yeah, I think we're supposed to get like a cool front this weekend, and then it's gonna stop with the coolness. I think.
I got 76 right now.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm like 69, so enough for the temp for the day.
Damn it. The damn
I
net of
probably never
mosquito is
took a look at the
flying.
weather.
Don't
But I
tell me
know
to
the
fly
lights are
here.
coming on. Yeah, the lights are coming on though, so it's the sun setting down.
I don't know where this fly comes in or net, whatever the hell it is. I'm like, come on there.
Yeah, and we got like a couple of RBers just moved in about like last month, and I think one of them has a dog, and Black is getting no noticing of it.
Oh,
George
I
wouldn't even
know.
care. I notice.
so wait. Other words, did you get your chair fixed, Ron?
What now?
Did you get your chair
Um,
fixed?
Get my chair fixed.
oh,
Why?
Well, so
nobody ever told me about a chair was broken.
No, my gaming chair was broken. Yeah, my gaming chair was broken, and I had to move everything over here. So I'm using the webcam where it's at instead of on my laptop.
Yeah. Well, you could be talking about your gold, about how much you got with your gold that you paying a
Oh
long
yeah,
time ago.
yeah. So so over the years, I've been going to Ohio to do prospecting at the GPAA claim. I also went to Wisconsin once, and I got my own gold. I prospected my gold out of the river, and I also had pay dirt that I ordered, which I still would do that here. I'll get pay dirt that I order, and I pan the gold out of it. And over the years, I've had 11 gram or no 12 grams of raw gold from the river. Okay, and I estimated it was 11, but it was actually 12. Then and I was um, then I also traded or sold two bars of it was 1 gram bar of gold, two of those that I have, and I ended up getting $930 for it. So
that's
don't
pretty.
tell me the gold. Don't tell me the gold isn't worth it.
Well, gold is something of great value. It's
Yeah,
been used in the past. And, we're going back to it. So, same
yeah.
with silver.
And
Silver's
anybody can do it. Anybody can get gold. Yeah, I would have kept it too, but I have to pay for bills. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to pay for bills, and so I had to let it go. The raw gold that I got was only the cost of going to the site to get it. Where I lived at in Minnesota, I had to drive 16 hours to get to that spot, and that was a long drive. And it's a lot easier having it shipped to my mailbox, and I just pan it at home. uh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Becky.
I was happy that it was worth that much, and the 1 gram bar gold wasn't worth as much as I would hope, but that's only because they have to make a profit on it as well. They buy it. So that I kind of lost money on a little bit, but oh well. That's the way it goes.
What?
Yeah, I understand.
But
Texas is
what's
horrible.
interesting is on the gold and silver that I have purchased those cards, like I can afford to purchase it, so I'm not really missing the money. It's like if you go and gamble and you have the money to gamble, okay, and you're able to gamble without any issue of losing your money, and you actually win, then there's no problem gambling, right?
Yeah, but the problem is, certain like policies, certain parties like want to tax people because they want to like hoard it for themselves and punish. That's all what it is. In California, they tax the living shit out of us, and we have about 3 or 4 taxes underneath, and like a lot of things. I'm like, why? And like you can't solve anything here, so you add another tax. Hmm. It's like they're pocketing the money and lying to see, basically. And I do
Yeah.
see a lot of issues, and like people shouldn't have like tax anything. They shouldn't even have taxes on all this stuff. We should be tax-free nation.
Yep, I agree with that. And as a disabled veteran myself, I shouldn't have to pay any medical, period. But they make me pay medical.
Same here
So,
in California. It's like it sucks, Ron. It's just that certain parties, they do what they do, lying to see. People needs to really take a look who want to put it in, who works for the people.
I don't know if anybody heard that story about Don Lemon, if anybody likes Don Lemon. What an idiot that guy is. And if he's listening, hey, shoot bitch guy, where, um, anyway, he's an idiot. And, he sits there and says, I could be president. And I'm thinking, I don't think you'd win even one vote.
Well, if you put like tax in the schools, they shouldn't because they're raising the housing and like where you live. So that's a no go. And you're lying to the people about that. School bonds. Anything with bonds, quote the quota.
See,
It,
what I don't like, yeah, sorry, what I don't like about that is that I pay a property tax. I don't have any kids in school,
well, the
okay?
problem is
And
they're doing things to anybody. And that's the
right, yeah,
problem.
what I'm getting at for what I'm saying here is this, all right? They let the kids out to go protest and destroy my country and my cities, right? And I'm supposed to pay the property tax for the school on that.
You
That's
shouldn't.
like paying the kids. That's like paying the children to go protest.
Well,
Come
that's the
on now.
government's job, not the citizens, basically.
But
See
what the
that?
thing is that the children should not be out protesting. And I don't care if anybody says, "Oh well, they got a freedom to speech or whatever like that." And no, that's not the issue that I'm talking about. They're not 18 years old. They don't have a way to say anything. I don't care how young they
Yeah, I
are or how
understand
old they are.
that. They're wrong. We got a lot of issues
You
here in
have to be mature
California.
enough.
A lot of high schools, so like in
Yeah.
middle school, they allow the kids protest no kings.
And
Certainly.
they're out there destroying property, and
Oh yeah,
nobody's getting punished for it.
they did that in here in California, like that, and some parents caught their kids out. They're supposed to be in school learning, but they're out protesting, and a lot of damage. Certain people got killed, got ran over, and some people with disabilities don't know where they're at, and they're somewhere else, not with their
Yeah.
group. So I look at the kind of situation. People should not protest in the schools. The students supposed to learn certain things to understand the world's history, the certain events, and the better skills, so they could use
And
it.
I don't think that the teachers should be involved in helping the students go protest at any age.
Yeah, it's just like it's like way the certain parties associated with this causing all this, like their mindset. I've seen a lot of it, and I'm just kind of look at it like how far the people allow this to continue, and that's the kind of thing. Well, like yeah, like Hawaii cruise. I used to remember a couple months. It seemed like a few when I was there long ago, but a lot of things are very expensive.
Yeah.
Lately, and everything's kind of high, jack up high lately because due to fluctuation, like our systems, like how it is. It depends on the what we bring and whatnot, and the way we
I
have
don't think I'd like to be on a cruise
markets.
ship with anybody.
Our market's
I've
going
seen
up
so
and
many.
down, but when it crashes, everything goes hell. Okay, so it's like it's
Yeah.
not really stable. So
Yeah,
um,
I wouldn't want to go on a cruise. Though I've seen some of the pictures and videos of cruise ships where, and if anyone's black, forgive me, but there are some bad black people, there are some bad white people, there's some bad any kind of colored people, but
like there's like good and bad people. It depends on the person's
but
actions.
but in these videos, what I saw was the black people destroyed the cruise line, the ship. Okay, and it's like, what if you're on your honeymoon or you're on some kind of celebration you're going on each year, and you're doing it for fun and having a good time, and then you got these gang of people that go on there and destroy the place.
They probably got paid to do it, like
Yeah,
issues. But the thing is, what it all started that certain individuals, the government, like CIA, and certain forms, they don't want family kind of thing. Mother, father, and the kids. They want to segregate the people and have broken households, so government could school your kids and mind control and whatever. They don't want family foundations.
Holly, where I moved from, I moved from a small city. It was an incorporated city, but it was called Jeffers, Minnesota. And including me, there was 349 people there. Now, do you think I got anything extra? No. I actually had to pay more for everything. Yeah. More for electricity, more for water, more for the cost of, in relation to size,
Yeah,
more for the
I
cost of
understand that.
mortgage.
Got a lot of data centers here in California, and I'm like, they raised our electric up here, and I'm like, I still like pay 100 and something usually each month.
Well, mine was over 100 this month, which is kind of
They're just like
weird.
robbing the people. You probably have like some
Yeah.
data centers or something because that's
Yeah. But I do certification, but nobody's going to give me the money.
mm,
Excuse me.
well, you can make your own vacation, like what you can do, some kind of fun things.
Yeah. All right. Ron's choice is about 528 or 525 at your neck of the woods.
It's 5:55 here.
Well, yeah, 5 till 6. 5 till 6 is what I meant.
So that's three fives. There you go.
Hey, we got three people on X watching. Hey, you guys on X.
Yes.
I don't know, now it's down to 2. We had now it's 2. It was 3 for a second. Or is it still 3? No, it's still 3. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're watching. I don't know if they're watching on Rumble, but they're watching on X.
Yeah, because we
So,
don't get numbers for Rumbo because it's a third party. They don't recognize it.
well, I want to thank everyone on X and Facebook and wherever anybody is watching from. Thank you people here at YouTube. My water bill is only 90. Wait, what was it? No, it wasn't 90. No, it's 120 actually. Here. My old water bill used to be 90, and it was in a small town, a small city.
Dang.
And my electric bill is the 104 this year, or this month rather, so far. But that was running we had a couple of hot days. I ran the air conditioner more, and so it did take a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
earlier.
need to.
the only thing for us we have to pay besides the rent is just the electric, but everything else is all covered.
Yeah, like
I,
we don't have a water bill in our apartment. Like that's like our monthly rent, like added each month, so it's like
yeah, I
covered.
plan on getting. I plan on getting solar panels for the electric, so that'll help. So
Well, if we have free energy back again, you don't have to worry about like coughing up money like to these corporations, right?
oh yeah, Esther wants some cards. Okay, people.
Yeah.
Um,
Now,
hey, also I wanted to mention if anyone wants to uh have a paid reading, you can email me at ertradio@gmail.com or connect with me on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to give you a more in-depth reading, and we can go into more of a meaning of what we're talking about with these cards. I like using the angel cards when I read. It just seems to be a little bit more pleasant compared to uh, uh, the original tarot cards, and because some of those can be kind of negative and kind of scary. And so I know sometimes we need that, but I don't think that my group needs that. So I like to use these angel cards on a positive. I think all of these have a positive saying, Bobby. Would you agree?
they really do. They really do.
Compared to the regular tarot card deck, these are more positive than that. I like the deck that my friend Dr. Rita uses. I know Bobby doesn't uh, care for it much, but anyway, beside all that, I like the deck that she uses, and she has a different way of doing reading.
Yeah. Do
But
you want to do Holly's in the group or what?
yeah, if Holly wants a personal reading, I can do that. Holly, I usually do 3 uh, cards. If you're on Facebook, you can connect with me on Facebook, and I can send you a picture. Or if you're on the Discord group for Earth Radio, Bobby can share it on the Discord group.
Hey,
Otherwise, we don't have a way to send it to you. Yeah, that's sure. A private one outside of here. I can do one here, yes. But now, if you miss what the card is, you'll have to go back and look at the video. Okay, so this is for Holly first. Holy Holly. I never say that. I'm going to go ahead and get
all right.
these.
So for
So
Holly,
first we're going to do, yeah. We can actually do one for each person if you want. Now, normally if I do it a private or personal, Esther has it right. It's going to be, I know where it is, Esther. Her name is Tara on the screen. Um, uh, I would love to be willing to help somebody, but I think the energy is not free. Spiritual energy is not free. Okay. Now, I mean, in this case here, I'm doing it for free, but in the case of reading, personal reading, it would not be free. And the reason why is that the energy is used to get the reading. Okay. Now, how I do it, I'll explain it again to everyone, and I hope everyone can understand what I'm saying and grasp where I'm coming from with this. Uh, some would say, I used to do what? I can't read that one. What? Used to do what?
You know, the
I
guard
I
your
use the
energy.
guard one to see if it's real.
Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of way
Okay.
of shielding the body to practices before
Oh,
you
yeah.
reviewing or reading.
Yeah.
So,
So 33. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare to dream.
sorry, Bobby. Yeah, I just go to, that's a good picture with that camera like that. Hard to line it up, though. Okay. So that's your first card, Holly. So when I go into with that one there, your situation, whatever that might be at the moment, is a blessing. Don't be deterred by what you're seeing on the outside. Look to your inside and get your answer. But also, trust in the angels that are helping you.
Okay, so 32. The way forward is open and your focus is whacked.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it fixed there.
You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom.
Why did that go crazy like that? That's weird.
Even I try
I
my
seen
best.
it.
I try my best. I try my best. Cameras with an out of focus can be retarded at times. Let's just say that.
Now, so the way forward is open. So if you have any plans for advancement in your growth, now is the time to get moving.
Okay. One. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way.
Isn't that what I just said? I just said that.
Can you get real viewers on Twitch?
And that is your three cards, Holly. Now, if you want to see those again, you'll have to rewind it, do a
So,
screenshot of it,
so this is
and
dark.
then
Bob, you need to get
what
rid of
happened?
the
Yeah,
dark.
that's what I'm
Like
doing.
that, the cheapest video. That's like if people click on that, they'll
Yeah,
hack the system and all
it's
that.
tough.
It was
It's real
still.
tough.
So
And
don't follow
and
that.
many streamers do get blamed for view party.
Yeah,
It's not gonna fucking it's not gonna
don't
load.
click that anyhow or put that on like that because it's still your viewers and plus it's a hacking kind of thing, the phishing.
There it goes. I had to reload it.
So how did that do for you for the reading, Holly?
And bam. There we go. Yeah, I had
Thank
to do
you,
it
Bobby,
directly
for
on Twitch
catching it.
Star. I can't do it. It won't let me on
Oh,
Twitter.
that's what that's from. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
that's the problem because we got to certain people kind of do that, and that's
Yeah, and me and Star, we both stream on Twitch.
All right, Esther, if you want a reading, personal reading, I can do yours, and then Star, if you want one.
yeah.
Bobby, if you want a personal reading, or I can do a group reading for the rest of us.
Well, only if Star wants to do a personal.
Well, I don't mind you guys to do that.
Uh,
Okay.
well, Star and Esther. Yeah.
I can't find your uh Those ones I had you sent me, Star, and then I lost
I got
them when I
Star
moved.
on Discord. I can
I
send
don't have
Star over
any
to you.
backups for a while. Oh, you mean the Bings one like that, the Star Connections?
The
That
the
one you're
one with the
talking about?
stars. Yeah, yeah, I missed those. I remembered I had those, and then I lost them, and then I got a new deck, and then I lost that one somehow. So I don't know
Strange.
if I'm meant to have that personal deck like that.
Oh
Maybe
no.
too many, too much power with that. You know what I mean? Some things,
Well, that's like unique information, like certain stuff. But yeah. Oh.
when you keep losing something that even if you replace it, then you lose it again. Come on now, something's not going right. All right, Bobby, you ready?
Yeah. 41, your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are you are evolving to energy, a higher energetic frequency. And
Sorry,
this is
it's not.
Esther's. Who's this for?
This is for Esther.
Okay, Esther. Okay.
I don't know why it's not clearing up.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah, I
same
mean I
thing.
read it. I read it.
Okay, and at least Earth can read it again, hopefully. Okay, I can send this one to Esther.
44, prioritize self care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you.
Oh yeah. I don't know why it's not now. It's clear way back there, but then you can't read it. Can you read that back there, Bobby?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. Hopefully Esther can. I'm gonna take a picture of this for Esther and send it to her on Facebook.
And 19, make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it.
Uh-huh. These last two cards go together. Okay, you notice that? The first one is your vibration is rising. So whatever whatever stuff you were dealing with recently, Esther, is starting to level out. You're starting to get through it and get to the other side, okay? So you're fine. Just relax, get get through it, and you'll be fine. And then the other one is prioritize self care. I know you had some situations in your personal life that you had to get through physically. We won't go into detail, but um, uh, what's interesting is prioritize self care. Don't neglect your care. So if you have a mental thing you got to do, if you have a physical thing you got to do, don't be afraid to go to get help, whatever. All right. So I don't think you need help in any way, but to maintain your stability, then make sure that you get involved with things in your area that's going to help you. Make a decision. You might be dealing with something personal right now that you got to deal with. Maybe it's a decision you got to make about something you got to do or uh, something personal, which we won't go into on air. And I'm not really sure what that is. Now, for what I wanted to explain earlier on, and I forgot to explain this part, when I do these readings, I use cards like these cards, or these are the oracle cards, angel oracle cards. And here's the booklet that's with it. And okay, so this is an artist guy on the bottom here. The artist actually draws all these cards out, and then that's his artwork. Okay, Swords of Light oracle cards. Okay, So anyway, what I do is, as a Christian, some would say, "Oh, you shouldn't do that because it's not Christian to do that." But then I have to question the fact. In the days of Jesus, when he was being born, what were they doing? Bobby, how did they find the baby Jesus?
They follow the storm.
Yeah, and what would that be? That would not be astronomy. That is what?
Astrology.
Astrology, exactly. Now, what they had was they had three magi. They say kings in a lot of the writings. Three kings came to visit. And now, magi were great leaders. They were mostly scientists. They knew about the universe. They knew about how to read the sky, and they might have helped the farmers have what, like when to plant, when to pull their crop up, whatever. You know, they'd use the stars for that too. And that's not astrology, that's astronomy. Okay, that's different. Now, astrology guides a person to a certain point in life. In this, in the case with the Star of David, the star appeared. The astrologers knew that it was a guiding star to get to find out where the baby Jesus was. Now there were three great wise men that came. All right. Now with those wise men, Bobby, you look this up in the records. Each wise man had about 80 or 800, 8,000. I can't remember. They had a lot of people with them. Each one. All right. So basically, what happened when they got there, they took up the town. They filled up the town. I can't remember how many there was. I thought it was eight something, 8,000 or 800. I can't remember. It was a lot. It was a lot. I know that.
Yeah.
And what is that? What is how they say? And
I
so
know grandma who thinks it's the Eastern Star, but that was the Northern Star. And the daughter's kids thought it was the Northern Star too, so she was thinking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I'm gonna take this picture for Esther.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh, hail the magnificent Grok.
So what I do, uh, is I
A
ask the
surname.
Holy Spirit, what's going on out there?
Oh, I have no idea what the hell is going on. Blackie!
Come on now, we gotta stop. I'm trying to talk and I can't talk when that's happening here. All right, so now, what I do when I do these readings is
Blackie!
I don't listen to the dogs. What I do, all right, we need to stop. Now, when I do a reading, though, I ask the Holy Spirit to give me a message, okay, for what the reading is on these cards. So I'm using the Holy Spirit to reveal the message for the reading. So not anything I make up. Um, I'll give you an example. I was in a different place, and I didn't know this person from anybody else, and we were both in a situation where we got in some trouble. I just say that. And anyway, I ended up doing a card reading for the guy. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know his situation, why he was there, whatever the situation was. And what's interesting is, um, I ended up reading him his cards using regular playing cards. Okay, storyline came out that is he had a alternative lifestyle, and he has some drug issues. He has some physical issues that he had broken the law with, some violent issues. And so the other thing that I read in the cards, and he said, "Well, how did you know that?" Well, the cards told me what's going on in your life. I'm not judging you. I'm not trying to tell you. I'm saying if you want to change your outcome, you have to change your direction and what you're doing. And if you can't do that, then you you're not gonna grow or you're not gonna go anywhere. You can be in the same place all the time. Okay, I
If
can't read that at
Star
all.
doesn't
But
want to do a reading, let's just do
I,
it for one to get on out of here because we're not supposed to have company now, but they decided.
oh,
I hate
whatever
having to
works. If you guys want to do it or not. But
do one more group. Do a group one now, or
it's up to you guys how the timing is.
okay, okay. So, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and do a group one for the group, and I don't include you, but I can do yours on a personal level later. Okay,
All right. Well,
and it won't. This particular one wouldn't cost you $5. Just in general, if I'm going to do a personal reading for anyone, it will uh, be a $5 donation, preferably, or anything that anyone wants to donate. Because, like you said, the energy that's spent it cost me uh, energy. Now, what's going on? That guy that came over to visit with your cousins, Bobby?
I have no idea. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just want to hurry up and
So George is barking, and that's making Blackie bark, huh?
yeah, it is.
Blackie, it's okay, Blackie. You're in there with the boss. Calm down. Blackie, calm down.
What's
Blackie,
up,
you're fine. You
Jenny?
got the
What's up, Jenny?
Jenny. Oh my God. Hey Jenny.
hey,
Oh, she could come on and say hi. She could come on and say hi, Bobby, before we go.
That all depends if my apartments could come down.
All right.
I mean,
So
I'll
this
send
is
the
gonna be
invite.
a group reading. This will be a group reading, and Jenny can just pop in and say hi for a minute. That'd be awesome. I mean, you popped in the chat. Thank you for doing that. And I hope everyone stays here for the sunrise video that I took this morning.
He's with Anthony. Oh, she's with Anthony. Oh
Oh,
boy.
okay. Send a link. Yeah, send a link, Bobby. Just for a
I
minute. We'll
just
go a little bit
did.
longer.
Just did.
We'll go a little bit longer tonight. But we'll do this group reading here for the group, which will include her and Anthony if they want.
And there they are.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's
What
up?
did you say?
Hey, hey, what's
Live
up,
from
guys?
Penhurst.
All right.
We're in Penhurst right now. We're live. We're coming, said hello.
Awesome.
awesome.
Awesome. Hello.
Hey,
You guys see this place? It's great. It's crazy.
You want to see?
I don't think, yeah. We're going to try to show you some of it.
Go ahead.
It's very dark. Should I do it that way?
Go that way.
Can you guys
Yeah,
see?
you're nighttime. You're night. Yeah, we can see.
oh,
Holy
so
God, it's
you
good
guys
light.
are in
This is the
van
place
day
we're at
watching.
tonight. Can you see it?
Wow.
Oops,
Yeah.
Can you or no?
Yeah. We see it. The hallway
Okay,
with
go
the
to.
doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see all the way down?
Hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
You hold the
That's a
light.
long, long
Yeah.
hallway.
We got
So
a lot
what
of
is
big shit going. A lot of
got a
EVPs
lot of
so
good
far.
evidence.
So far,
Get
this
a
is our
lot of
first
good
building.
evidence.
They're showing them in these buildings. These rooms are like crazy. I
That,
mean,
Wow.
that looks like a hospital of some sort you guys are in.
it's a
It is.
school. It's a school, actually.
It
It's
was a
not.
school,
School?
it was an asylum, there was a couple of
Yeah,
things.
it's a school, and yeah,
An asylum. That's why
yeah,
I feel a hospital kind of feeling, but I didn't
yeah.
see actually
But
a
there's in it.
school.
This isn't the hospital area. There's was an infirmary where sick people were. This is just the
This
school
this
part.
this itself looks
Going
kind of
around.
scary.
Yeah, it's pretty scary in here.
This could be
Creepy.
this
Yeah,
could
hold
be
the ceiling, hold the
yeah,
ceiling. Look at the
creepy.
ceilings.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's not very
Coming
safe.
down.
One bending buildings.
Anthony takes me to the
Gotta be
nicest
careful.
places.
Yeah, be
Yeah, you
careful
do,
though.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, this is
As
a
careful as you
crazy
can
place.
anyway.
Look how scary
know?
that is.
Yeah, but look at that. I'm here with Casper the Ghost.
I
So
hate
they-
Oh yeah.
My question is, so
What?
you look up the history of this building, like you know,
Right. I don't know.
History of this
We
building.
We know about a lot of the buildings, but not the building we're in. She just opened it up for us. so
Yeah,
I
this
I
building is
didn't
usually
expect-
off limits to the
Yeah,
public.
I've never been in it.
Yeah.
Now
They opened it up
can
just-
Kim
just
do
for
a
us tonight.
can
They're
Kim
coming
do a
in.
reading? Can Kim do a reading?
I'm
Or
sure
no?
Kim's working. Oh, it's a shower.
That's not the bathroom. Look at this.
Oh, but you know I gotta get in there.
Oh no, don't.
I don't care. I have to. It's a
Look at
tradition.
this. Look at what's in there.
He's like, don't do that.
She's always
So if no one knows, Jenny and Anthony have their show on Tuesday night on my channel, right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And we
yep,
got
So-
reruns on
Saturday.
Saturday night too.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
Saturday
set it up. I
replay.
just set it up.
Okay, good. But it's this place is as old as it's a lot of stuff happened here. Right now, this is like maybe our last investigation. This year, them talking about ripping everything down here.
You can see why.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, they're in court trying to prevent that because some of these buildings are really, like I said, this building here is not open to public. They shut it down for even investigations. And they know us, so they opened it up for us particularly.
They were like, oh, Anthony Simonelli, we'll open that for you.
oh,
And,
because
and that cute blonde with you.
Yeah. I'm going to try to show you out the window a little bit so you can see a little bit of what we're dealing with. This is a massive complex of these build. Is that you?
What?
I heard. There's a lot of walking up
Yeah,
here.
there's
A lot of footsteps.
walking. We're the only two in the building. We hear.
We're the only ones in this entire building. Anyway, let me try and show you out the window.
Wow.
Maybe you might be able to see some of another building, but it's a huge complex, like massive complex. Let me see. You see a building over there?
Yeah.
Can you see it? That's
Yeah.
the what building is that?
I'm not even sure where we are. I'm not sure.
No?
Oh, look, the Milky Way's out.
Oh. Yeah. See, hear that screaming? That's a fox or something. But
Okay.
yeah, so that's just one building, but there's like 20 of them. Literally this big of a
Oh wow.
complex. Yeah.
And then they're in the same state probably, right? I'm supposed to.
We're all in Pennsylvania.
This is all PA.
But are they all in the same condition? I mean.
Oh,
Yeah, they're all in the same state. Yes,
a
it's
little bit better.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, I see. State. Okay.
a state. Some of it's good. Well, it's none of them are good.
No.
Just
Some are
some are better. You know,
Because they have events here, like they have Halloween events and one of them.
So the biggest thing they could do then would be to get the funding for the remodeling or rejuvenation of it.
There's no fixing this building. There's no way.
Oh,
Look at this.
oh no.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
fixing it.
that's
it's more than more money to fix it than to they can tear it down and build and they could tear it down
Yeah.
and probably build a new one. Less money, but
Um,
it has a lot of historical
Yeah.
value in this place.
Yeah. Then it would lose some of its meaning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, like, look,
there's a lot of black mold and other stuff. Supposedly,
there's mold, asbestos.
There's asbestos in here.
It's
There's a lot of
horrible.
stuff in here.
Yeah, I don't know what
How's
these
your
little things are.
allergies
Do you?
though?
I think.
What do you think these are?
Closets.
Closets, okay.
This probably maybe was an office in here and they have closet. Look, you can see where the shelves were.
Oh, yeah. What's that? A little closet.
Look at this.
Look at Anthony.
Look how small this closet is.
Yeah.
What he doesn't remember is that I could run away really fast and he can't catch me.
I got a flashlight.
Bye.
Oh no, he'll just
It's,
shoot the ball.
If you get scared, you can run
know what? When we
quick
first-
and leave Anthony.
When we first came up here, we're the only ones up here. It was pretty
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, I guess they got used to us or
Yeah.
something. We heard running, walking. We ever heard a baby crying. There's a couple of things we
Oh
heard.
wow.
And when you
There
go
were
into a
babies
building like
here.
this, the best thing is to sit still and just redo all your recording because you hear more that way than if you talk. Because a lot of times you talk over
Yeah.
yourself, you talk over what you're about to investigate, or you might get, you know.
Yeah.
We just thought we would say hi
cool.
and show you just while we were up here.
Yeah, we seen you. Jenny seen your show on, so we decided to come and say hello.
it's pretty
Well, thank
interesting.
you for that.
Knowing.
That made
Why?
me
Look at the back
happy.
of my vest.
Look.
What does it say, Bobby? Can you
Did
read
you read
that?
that?
Oh, Seekers Chronicles Para Historians, but I think he's got an MPP meter at the back.
Ah,
The who?
He's got it's actually a body cam.
a camera.
Yeah, that's a body
A
cam.
camera.
This is what I like to do on the back body cam. I like to make
I
faces.
got a camera on my back and I got a front camera. Yeah, he makes fun of me. I got cameras all over this vest. I got vest all over.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Nobody's gonna sneak up on you.
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony.
You know,
So you have good internet there, then,
I got 2 night vision cameras on me, 2 body cams, and a full spectrum camera. Without
and
kicking
you have
around here.
decent,
This is
decent
not a
internet.
joke.
I
Well,
was gonna do
hopefully,
the last
we'll
group.
see.
I'm gonna do the last group reading
We,
here and let you guys get back to work. And but you can stay
Yep.
here, stay
Thanks,
here for the
guys.
group
Thanks
reading.
for letting us know.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere yet.
Okay, well, we got to walk down these stairs. So
Okay.
hang on, we got to walk down these
Bobby?
really steep
Yes,
stairs.
yes. Yeah,
So,
I think
I
go
will
downstairs
talk to you guys
anyway.
later.
All
All right. Thank you.
All right.
See you later.
20
Yeah, we
minutes.
have to move on because
All
other
right.
people have to come in here.
Happy Easter. Happy
Bye.
Easter.
Okay?
All right. Yeah, happy
Good night,
Easter.
everybody. Happy Easter. Bye.
Okay,
you,
happy
bye.
Easter.
Bye. Yeah,
See you
good night.
Tuesday.
All right, see you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
All right. 26. Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open up to divine guidance.
Yeah. I recognize what? I can't even read that. Okay, we'll have to look at it later. This one I'll give to you, Bobby, for the group that you can send to Star.
Yeah. 17 is time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance to your life.
I love the artwork on these cards. It's beautiful. So now, for those that don't know, like they were saying, Tuesday night they have their show.
Yeah. 10. Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. That is our final reading for tonight for the group. That included Anthony and Jenny, and or Jenny and Anthony, and everyone else on X. and
Yeah,
whoever else is watching or whoever else will watch this later.
yeah.
Now I
All
take a
right.
picture
And
of it and I send it.
once I get the cards, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to Seekers, Brandy and Jenny, and then the Star on Discord, and then we'll close out.
Yeah, okay. And then thank you for taking the time to invite them on just for a minute because they always try to get on here, but usually we either get off before they get here or they don't notice that we're on or they don't have internet to get on, possibly. But yeah, so this time they're able to do it though, so that was fun. I like that when we can have a cross path of different shows on. Of course, they're both on my channel anyway. So, okay. Now, let me get this straightened up here and we'll save it. Okay, then we'll send it. And thank you, Holly, for being here. Please come back next week. And again, if you want to join us, of course, if you want to join.
Oh, you
No,
see
for
it
some
on
reason
Teams. Okay.
that,
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry, I said which one I hit was you on the picture. Took it. And anyway, yeah. So if you want to be on the show on the panel, you don't have to have your camera on if you don't want your camera on. If you want your camera on, you can have your camera on. That's up to you. Uh, but if you wanted to do if you scan that QR code in the upper right hand corner too, if you want to donate to the channel, you can do that. Or you can go to ERRTvideo.com and click the big PayPal button on the website, and you can donate there. And yeah, what's up, Esther? What I can't read what Esther's saying.
Oh, it's just trying to get. Well, that's the header part, but you should know what the Gmail part is. Oh,
What the what?
well, maybe see that on Teams.
Oh, you're at 123 water.
Yeah, I
What,
just sent
what do
you.
you mean?
I sent her email on Teams.
Oh, okay, for Holly. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Did we get her charge? We got him. Okay.
Yeah, they
We
got
do have. You can look at the video though and get them for sure. I'd have to go back and do that and take a picture of the screen or get the card out and then take a picture of it again. So we're
Yeah.
not gonna do that right now. And we worked
Yeah.
overtime
So
tonight, Bobby.
yeah, Howie, Anthony, and Jenny was there. Star, thank you for being here. Esther, thank you for being
And
here. Let's
and
go.
some people on
You want to say something, Ron, before we close?
some people on X. Hello.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for everyone that was viewing on X and
We had
Rumble.
9 people. We had
Yeah.
9 people.
All
Bye.
right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Enjoy the sunrise.
I was running in the shadows, heart afraid of every lie. Then your word cut through the darkness, like the sunrise in my eyes. You have never lost a battle. Every Every promise still holds true. When the world keeps turning backwards, I will stand and sing of you. Victory is in Jesus. Truth always wins. Every chain is breaking when your love rushes in. I will shout it forever from deep down within. Victory is in Jesus. Truth always wins. I watch the mountains tremble at the whisper of your name. Seen the proud ideas crumble when your goodness still remains. Oh, you are justice for the weary. Oh, you are mercy for the wrong. In the middle of the conflict, you're my never-ending song. Victory is in Jesus. Truth always wins. Every chain is breaking when your love rushes in. I will shout it forever from deep down within. Victory is in Jesus. Truth always wins. So we gather at your altar, every burden at your feet, from the elders to the children. Every heart begins to beat. Oh, for the Lamb who still is worthy, for the King who still will reign, till the nations sing together. You are stronger than the grave. You're the same through the ages. You're the rock that won't move. Every life falls silent at the sound of your
Hello, and welcome to ERRT Radio. Join us 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday night for Seekers, Chronicles, Paranormal Historians, with Anthony, Jenny, Kim, and their guests. And right after this show, join us for the Positude Podcast, hosted by Maggie Hart at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hey boys, I'm not wearing panties.
All right. All right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Uncle, I'm trying to throw a show.
And remember, we're on Bitsword, YouTube, X, Rumble, Facebook, and Instagram. We encourage everybody to pause and scan that QR code right away because no one wants to be a ghost holding a cannoli.
Hey, how you doing?
Now that was Anthony. I actually met Anthony in person when I went to New York and Pine Bush and also at Gettysburg a couple of years ago. So Anthony's a great guy. I haven't been able to meet Jenny yet. Probably gonna have to wait till she comes out here for some reason for a tombstone or something. And we'll try to convince her to drive out, or to fly out here. Yeah, they're invited, but I know so. Just as it is for me to drive there now, I couldn't drive that far anymore. I'm too old for that. My health isn't gonna let me do it either. So I know when I gotta quit the long drives. You know, as much as I like them, but I know when I gotta quit them. Just because I cannot handle. You know, I haven't taken all the medication and why didn't that go down there? There. Now you just had to fall out. Yeah, I decided I can't take the medication and have to drive at the same time. And then yeah, not get to sleep and everything like that. And so it just I don't want to have the stress of the driving either. You know, and there's a lot of craziness going on in the place.
Oh, yeah.
And sorry about my light now. Oh, there you go. That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. I got two little battery lights that I use.
Oh, yeah. That's cute. Well, anybody,
Good on good.
thank you, Star, for being here, and thank you all for watching.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right.